All right, hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Bubblegum Reviews. My name is Steve, and today's review will be on the movie here next to me. We have the movie Sahara. I've seen this a handful of times, probably 4 or 5 times at least. I actually pretty well enjoy this movie. Little quick cast in this: we have Matthew McConaughey, Steve Zahn, Penelope Cruz, Delroy Lindo, and William H. Macy. Oh, and Rainn Wilson. That's a lot. That's a lot that I know just off the top of my head. And there's a few others that I just don't know their name right now. A little quick summary into this is: so two treasure hunters end up getting the shot at some unfound gold and decide to take the trip. Only along the way, they end up helping out some people who need help, trying to figure out why the water is being poisoned for the locals. So first thing about this movie that I really like is obviously the cast. Steve Zahn was my favorite in this. To me, Matthew McConaughey's part in this was just to be abs and get the girl, literally. I'm not saying he's a terrible actor, but I literally feel like that's what they had him in the movie for. Penelope Cruz did a good job. I really liked William H. Macy's role. I felt like Delroy Lindo's role could have been bigger, but I mean, I'm just glad he was in it at all because I'm a huge Delroy Lindo fan. The movie itself, man, is actually really entertaining. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of action. There's a lot of good scenes, a lot of funny Steve Zahn scenes because he's obviously the funny guy in this. The shooting location is fantastic. The shots that you get in this are fantastic. I actually like the score in this. It's not half bad. So the one thing I kind of noticed from this, and I've never seen the Uncharted movie with Mark Wahlberg, but I have played the games. This to me kind of seems like it's supposed to be like an Uncharted kind of movie. And I've never seen the Uncharted, but I've heard a lot of reviews and people do not like that movie. I feel like this one's probably better. That's kind of just my guess. But to me, the love story that they had in it, I mean, whatever. It didn't really need it. I know there's some holes in this as far as it goes, but overall, man, it's an entertaining movie. I liked it. I'm trying to think of what my favorite scene in this one was. So, one of my favorite scenes was actually before I get to the favorite scene though, I would say this is almost the favorite scene, or one of my funniest. I'm going to just go funny this time, not favorite, before I do that. So the opening credits where it's Dr. John's song and they're like scrolling through the inside of the boat and it's just showing the model car, the pictures and all that stuff. That was really cool. And then one of my favorite funny scenes was early in the movie when Zahn's under working on something and he's like, "Wrench, anybody there? Wrench." That was good. Anyways, lost my train of thought, but that's all right. Director in this, we have Breck Eisner, who also did a movie called The Last Witch Hunter with Vin Diesel. Never seen it, but I have heard of it. IMDb gave this a 6.1 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 37%. There is no video hound for this. Bubblegum Reviews gave it a 7 out of 10. So I'm well ahead of both of them. But I mean, like I said, I'm going to be saving this. I'll probably watch this again. I wouldn't say this year, but it's an enjoyable movie. Box office of 119 million on a budget of 160, so it was negative 41. Kind of disappoints me just because it's like, dude, this movie is not bad at all. I could have seen it making at least 300 million, but whatever. I enjoyed it. That's all that matters. So my interesting fact in this one is the scene where the boat ends up veering off into the sand. Well, when it did that veer off into the sand, it actually crunched a camera that was over $250,000. So, oopsie. That's a costly mistake right there. But yeah, that's it for this one. You guys stay tuned for my next review, which will be Godzilla -1. Dun dun dun. I can't wait to watch this. Seriously. My buddy let me borrow it. I am super excited to watch that because I'm a huge Godzilla fan. So I really look forward to that one. That will be the next one. You guys have a good day. Like and subscribe. Check out my letterbox. Check out my eBay. And I'll see you guys next time.